We went on our first Disney cruise in January, where we spent 4 nights aboard the Disney Wish. In this video, we're going to share with you what we did on each day of our cruise, along with some tips we learned along the way. So after spending 4 days at the parks, we headed over to Port Canaveral for Embarkation Day. So you start with stopping here to drop off your luggage, make sure you bring tips for the porters. Make sure you check in 30 days in advance, and the earlier the better. So like right when check-in opens, that's when you want to start the process so you can get an earlier boarding time. So we arrived to the Wish 12:24. We had a 12:30 boarding time. So we went through security, and then they checked our passports, and then we got to go take a family photo. And then we got to board the ship.
Just 2 of you?
Yes.
All right. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you. Just got introduced.
Introducing the Panama family.
So after we got on the ship, we opened up our Disney Cruise Line app so that we could see the map of the ship as well as all of the activities going on. Yeah, let's go take a picture. And what was cool was that characters were walking around for photos. So we decided to head over to the AquaMouse. So we went up the elevator and navigated to the midship area so that we could find a place to sit, put on our swimsuits, and go ride the AquaMouse. So the AquaMouse is a water ride that shoots around the ship, and it was a lot of fun. You do have to have a minimum of 2 riders on there. And then we went to the Festival of Foods to pick up our lunch. I'm getting a pizza. Around 2 p.m. our rooms were ready, so we headed on over, and I initially wasn't sure how we would get into our rooms, but I learned that by your door there is a little envelope, and that contains your Key to the World card so that you can enter your room. So we were located on deck 8, which is where the laundry is, and we weren't too far from the elevators either, which was nice. So we had Disney Wish Cabin 8036, which is a Category 5B Deluxe Oceanview Stateroom with Verandah. So if you want a full room tour, I'll put a link. So after our muster drill at 3:15, we headed over to Hyperspace Lounge, and we were one of the first ones in there when they opened around 3:50. We loved Hyperspace Lounge for the theming because we're big Star Wars fans. The pink drink is Mustafar. So this yellow drink right here is the Moons of Endor, and I really enjoyed that drink. Yummy. Try it out.
Wow.
And that yellow drink is Spire Sunset. We had excellent customer service while we were here.
Plenty work.
How long have you been working? How long have you been working at the...
Here?
Yeah.
Since the opening, yeah.
When?
Like 3 years ago.
2 years?
3.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Were you Disney before that?
Yeah, 15 years now.
15 years in Disney?
Yeah, plenty of wrinkles. He's the one taking a risk. I like this one, my favorite. It's like how...
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually ended up missing the sail away party because we were hanging out here for drinks, which next time I definitely want to go check out the sail away party. But we had a really good time at Hyperspace Lounge. Then we went to go enjoy our balconies as the boat left the port.
Oh, look, there's dolphins.
Where?
Right
Where?
there.
Oh,
Dolphins.
right there.
There.
Oh wow, look at that. For dinner, we went to 1923, which is named for the year that the Walt Disney Company was founded. It's filled with a lot of Disney sketches, and we really enjoyed our dinner here. A cool thing about dining with Disney is that you're assigned your servers, so those servers will stay with you for every night of your dining. And the table that you're assigned will also be the same, so you'll be sitting next to the same people at dinner every night.
Like it the way you like it, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come with the sauce, okay?
Wow, you got churros too.
Yeah,
Churros everywhere.
I have to be different.
After dinner, we got in line to take a photo with Mickey, and I really loved how there were so many character and photo opportunities across the ship. The shops on board were also open at this time, and they were packed. So, I mean, you want to be at the shops early so that you can make sure you get what you want, but it was really, really crazy when we went to go visit around this time. We also got to see a lot of live entertainment around the ship. And then the show for our first night was Disney Seas the Adventure, which we really enjoyed. And for this first night, we picked up a popcorn bucket, which is about $8.50, and then you can pay $1.50 for popcorn refills. The snack bar by the theater does not have free soda. So a tip for this is bringing a travel cup so that you can go up to deck 11, get your soda, and have it ready to go for the theater. So on our second day, we did our laundry in the morning because we had spent 4 days at Walt Disney World prior to going on this cruise. The laundry is on deck 8, and you can purchase your laundry detergent here as well as softener. You can also bring your own and use it at the washers here. There are plenty of washers and dryers for you to use, and there is also an ironing station. One thing we learned prior to going on our cruise was that steamers were not allowed. So make sure you check what is and is not allowed on the ship, because we were really surprised to learn about steamers. We normally bring a steamer for every trip. Do the 350 charge. And then you're going to toggle it to the temperature you want.
Okay, I'm just going one.
And then now you press the button. Let it go. Okay, it's gonna start. You can go get coffee in the morning on deck 11. It's located by the soft drinks. And then for breakfast, we decided upon a sit-down breakfast in the morning, and we went to 1923. So when you go on your Disney Navigator app, you can see which restaurants are offering a sit-down breakfast for that morning. Having a sit-down breakfast was nice and relaxed, but we also had a good time going to the breakfast buffet. We ended up liking the breakfast buffet option a little bit more just because we could get up and get whatever else we wanted. But when you are ordering at your sit-down breakfast, you can order as many plates as you'd like.
Zero makes me happy in the morning. Look at that. Wow. Somebody likes some ketchup.
After that, we went to the Bayou to try the beignets, but we do not recommend these. They were not good. And then we went to a photo session at Hyperspace Lounge, and we got some awesome lightsaber pictures from this. Around 11, they had bingo, and we had a really good time playing bingo because we actually ended up winning. So I won on one of the sessions and my dad won on another session. So we had a lot of fun playing bingo.
In the B column, it's B number 4, B4. In the B column, entertainment team.
For lunch, we went to Marceline's Market for the buffet. And the buffet, they have a lot of really good food here, so don't discount the buffet. I was surprised at how good the buffet items were. For dinner, we went to Worlds of Marvel. So at Worlds of Marvel, there are some interaction activities, and you have a surprise guest that comes to say hi to you as well, which was cool. The food was good here, but I wouldn't say it was my favorite. But I mean, overall, the food on the Disney Wish was good. Like we thought it was above average because we've only been on one other cruise besides this, and that was on Norwegian, and we did not care for the food there, but we were really happy with all the food we had on the Disney Wish.
You might know me as Ant-Man.
And I am Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp. Doors are online. Prepare to push your buttons.
Ready? In
Joseph, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, activate! Pretty sweet, right?
And that evening, as we were waiting for our show for the night, we went to Nightingale Lounge to enjoy some piano, and we also tried the Sweet Nightingale cocktail drink, which was delicious. It was my favorite cocktail that I tried on the Disney Wish. On day 3, we arrived to Nassau in the Bahamas. We started our day off with going to breakfast at Marceline's Market, and they have plenty of options here. I really like those hash browns. We got off the ship around 8:30 and we walked into town. This was our first time in the Bahamas, so we just wanted to do a little bit of exploring for the day.
Anyone for taxi, city tours, sightseeing tours?
Keep in mind the alcohol is still pretty pricey outside of the ship.
$55.
We walked on over to the straw market, and this was still early in the morning, so not all of the stalls were open, but there were a decent amount that we got to shop around at.
Take your time and look. Good morning.
Good morning.
Slow down and take a look. You want to sell me something?
Then we walked over to Junkanoo Beach.
How y'all doing today? Any seats on the beach?
Guys going on the beach?
We checked out the ocean, put our feet in the water, and then decided we wanted to go back to the ship to just relax and watch the movies. So we only ended up spending about an hour, hour and a half walking around, and now we're ready to just go relax on the cruise ship. So we went to multiple movies on the ship. We first saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and then we saw Mufasa, the Lion King. Day 3 was pirate night, so we got little headbands delivered to our room, and then we headed that night to the pirate show along with the fireworks, and I suggest getting there around 9:45 to secure a good spot. The waters at Castaway Cay are absolutely gorgeous. On the morning of day 4 on our Disney Wish cruise, Joseph lost his key to the world card, and you need that to get off the ship. Thankfully, we were able to go to guest services and quickly get that replaced. 3 towels. It was super windy when we got off the ship. We got off pretty early, probably around 8:30 in the morning. So here's a look at the Castaway Cay map. This is where you get on the tram and you can take it to multiple stops. So the first two are family beach areas, and then the third stop is Serenity Bay, which is the adults only area.
Welcome to our beautiful island, Castaway Cay.
If you want to go to Serenity Bay, you have to get off at the second stop and trade trams to go on to Serenity Bay. So I told my parents to meet us at that second spot at the family beach area, but we did not see them there, and we found them around the first spot. It was very windy on that side. My mom and I decided to go check out the adults only beach to see if we liked that one better. But we found that the adults only beach, also called Serenity Bay, was even more windy. So we headed back to Pelican Point, and I thought it was pretty hilarious because my dad and husband were both covered with towels as their blankets. About to start our 5K. Around 11, we decided to do the 5K on the island, and I wish I had done it earlier because by this time it was starting to warm up and it was a lot cooler in the morning. Once you finish the 5K, they do have complimentary medals that you can pick up. After the 5K, we went to the buffet and we picked up some burgers and cookies.
Over there. It's safety. Less crowded for you.
Merci beaucoup.
Banana ice cream. Strawberry ice cream.
There are multiple photo opportunities right off the ship, so make sure you check the schedule and take advantage of those.
You haven't felt the water at all? You get used to it. I told you, you get used to it. It's cold. I'm used to it now, though. Because you get used to it after a few times.
We went shopping towards the late afternoon as we were heading back to the ship, and we found multiple items that we really liked, but they didn't have our size anymore. So next time we go to Castaway Cay, we would definitely go shopping first thing, and then the 5K as our second thing, and then relax on the beach. When you are in port, they close down the shops on the ship, but after you leave in the evening, they open them back up. So on this day, I found that the shops were really empty, so it was nice to shop around. I made a video where I do a walkthrough on every store on the Disney Wish, and if you want to check out that video, I'll put a link. If you found this video helpful so far, please like and subscribe for more itinerary videos like this. For dinner, we went to Verandah, a frozen dining experience, and this was my favorite restaurant. I'm a big Frozen fan, and I love the music from both movies, so the fact that they sung a bunch of Frozen songs during dinner, I really enjoyed that. And we also really enjoyed the food here. We had our favorite meals at this restaurant. My parents were celebrating their wedding anniversary, and it was also around the time of my dad's birthday, so they got a little treat during this final dinner. This was our last night on the cruise, so we did have to put out our luggage with the provided luggage tags by 10 p.m. on this night.
We needed to come at 6:45 to our final breakfast.
After our early morning breakfast at Arendelle, we waited for our group to be called so that we could disembark the ship. After we got off the ship, we saw all the luggage grouped together, so we were able to easily find our suitcases. Overall, we absolutely loved our first Disney cruise, and we are already booked for our next Disney cruise on the Disney Treasure. If you enjoy your Disney cruise, make sure you purchase that Disney placeholder so that you can get a discount on the next Disney cruise that you book.